Have you ever wondered why getting your hands on a Rolex Daytona feels like waiting for an eternity? Well, prepare to be captivated as we dive into the captivating world of the Rolex Daytona Waitlist in 2023. But before we continue our journey, let's test your watch knowledge with an intriguing trivia question. In the vibrant 70s, when disco ruled the dance floors, is it true or false that the iconic Rolex Daytonas were sold for less than $1,000? Take a moment to ponder and comment your answer below. A bit of history about the Rolex Daytona. The Rolex Daytona has a captivating history rooted in its racing heritage, and this rich backstory significantly contributes to its long waiting list. Originally introduced in 1963, the Daytona was specifically designed for professional race car drivers. Its iconic features, such as the tachymeter scale, 3 counters, and perfectly positioned pushers, were tailored to meet the precise timing needs of drivers on the racetrack. These design elements not only embody the spirit of motorsports, but also showcase the functional and practical aspects of the timepiece. Over the years, the Rolex Daytona has gained legendary status, becoming synonymous with speed, precision, and performance. Its association with the world of motorsports, particularly its connection to the famous Daytona International Speedway in Florida, further adds to its allure and exclusivity. The Daytona's reputation as a tool for professional drivers and its history of being worn by iconic racing figures have made it a symbol of prestige and accomplishment. These factors contribute to the strong demand and subsequently, the lengthy list for the Rolex Daytona. Demand for a Rolex Daytona surpassing supply. One of the primary reasons for the long waiting list for the Rolex Daytona is the overwhelming demand that far exceeds its supply. The Daytona's exceptional blend of performance and elegance has made it highly sought after by watch collectors, enthusiasts, and individuals who appreciate fine craftsmanship. As a result, there is a fervor surrounding the Daytona, with an ever-growing number of people aspiring to own this iconic timepiece. Basic economic principles of supply and demand come into play here. When demand surpasses supply, prices skyrocket. This phenomenon is evident in the pre-owned market, where Rolex Daytonas are frequently advertised at prices well above their recommended retail values. The immense desire and allure surrounding the Daytona contribute to the high demand, further fueling the waiting list as collectors and enthusiasts eagerly seek to acquire their own piece of horological excellence. The scarcity of Rolex Daytonas in the market is primarily due to the Rolex's meticulous production control. The brand is renowned for its unwavering commitment to maintaining the highest standards of quality and craftsmanship. To ensure that each Daytona meets Rolex's exacting standards, only a limited number of watches are manufactured each year. The intricate nature of the Daytona's design, combined with the precision required to create its complex movement, results in a time-consuming production process. Rolex's dedication to perfection and attention to detail means that every aspect of Daytona, from the case to the movement, undergoes rigorous testing and quality control measures. This meticulous approach to production limits the number of Daytona that can be produced and made available to the market. Consequently, the supply remains relatively low compared to the overwhelming demand, leading to an extended waiting time for those aspiring to own a Rolex Daytona. The truth about the Rolex Daytona. To truly understand the waiting list for the Rolex Daytona, we must delve into the legacy of the visionary founder of Rolex, HansWilsdorf, and the impact of the HansWilsdorf Foundation. Established in 1944 and assuming control in 1960, the HansWilsdorf Foundation plays a vital role in securing the future of Rolex and supporting charitable causes. One of the lesser-known implications of the foundation is its influence in Rolex's production capacity. The rule set by the foundation stipulates that Rolex can only increase watch production by a small percentage each year. This deliberate limitation serves multiple purposes. First, it ensures that Rolex maintains its reputation for exclusivity and luxury. By carefully controlling production, Rolex can preserve the desirability and value of its timepieces, including the Daytona. Secondly, the foundation's rules ensure the perpetuation of Rolex's commitment to quality and craftsmanship. By imposing production constraints, Rolex can focus on maintaining the highest level of precision and excellence in every watch it produces. This meticulous approach is a cornerstone to the brand's reputation and contributes to the longevity and durability of its timepieces. Transitioning to the much talked about Rolex Daytona Waitlist, we find that it's influenced by several factors, each playing a role in determining the length and complexity of the waiting time. One critical factor is Rolex's priority given to the customers with a substantial purchase history, particularly those who have already acquired other Rolex models. Rolex values its loyal customers and rewards their commitment to the brand. By prioritizing those with a proven track record of purchasing Rolex watches, The company ensures that its loyal clientele can continue to expand their collection and enjoy the exclusivity of owning a Daytona. This approach also fosters a sense of loyalty and satisfaction among existing customers who are more likely to remain dedicated to the brand and its timepieces. The length of the waitlist can vary greatly from person to person. Some fortunate individuals might receive a call from their authorized Rolex retailer within a year, while others might have to exercise patience for a decade or more before their opportunity arises. The waitlist length is influenced by various factors, including the availability of specific Daytona models, the regional demand in different markets, and the overall production capacity of Rolex. Post-COVID enthusiasm. The global COVID-19 pandemic has a significant impact on the luxury watch industry, including Rolex, and it's also affected the waiting list for the Daytona. Lockdowns, social distancing measures, and limited in-store retail opportunities disrupted consumers' access to luxury watches, creating a temporary slowdown in the market. However, as the world gradually recovers and adapts, there is a remarkable resurgence in enthusiasm for luxury watches, including the Rolex Daytona. The unique circumstances of the pandemic, with individuals spending more time at home and having limited spending options, led to a shift in consumer behavior. Luxury watches became attractive investments, with people seeking tangible assets that retain their value. The desire to own a high-end timepiece, combined with the rise of online platforms for purchasing watches, has led to a surge in demand for the Rolex Daytona. As the demand for luxury watches continues to grow, the waiting list for the Daytona also expands. More individuals recognize the timeless beauty, enduring value, and the prestigious heritage associated with the Daytona. This increased awareness and enthusiasm, coupled with the recovery of the luxury watch market, contribute to the sustained demand and subsequent waiting time for prospective owners. In conclusion, the waiting list for the Rolex Daytona is a complex interplay of factors. Its rich history, racing heritage, and association with the motorsports create high demand. The scarcity resulting from limited production capacity, the rules imposed by HansWilsdorf Foundation, and the prioritization of loyal customers all contribute to the extended waiting time. Recent events, such as the COVID-19 pandemic, have further fueled enthusiasm for the luxury watches, including the Daytona. Together, these factors shape the length and complexity of the waiting list, making patience, persistence, and a genuine passion for horological excellence crucial in the pursuit of owning a Rolex Daytona. As we conclude this fascinating exploration into the world of Rolex Daytona, we hope you enjoyed uncovering its history, the dynamics of demand and supply, and the truth behind its enigmatic allure. But before we go, let's not forget the answer to the trivia question from the beginning. The answer is true. In the vibrant 70s, when disco ruled the dance floors, the iconic Rolex Daytona was indeed sold for less than $1,000. During that time, the Daytona models were not as highly valued and sought after as they are today, and their prices reflected the market conditions of that era. Thank you for being a part of this experience, and we appreciate your engagement with our channel. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow watch enthusiasts. Until next time, may your passion for horological excellence continue to shine brightly.